Alright guys, let's go ahead and talk about some of my favorite features in the new One UI 5 Android 13 update here. I'll be going over them for, all of the phones that I have that are going to get the update. Let you guys know performance wise. This is on the S22 Ultra. You can see we have a long list. Now, I'm going to go over everything that I thought that wasn't boring. I'm just going to go over the stuff that I thought was pretty cool and exciting. If you guys want, I could do a full recap, but this is all the stuff that I thought was noticeable. Alright, so the first thing is the new lock screen. Being able to customize the lock screen from here. So we're going to tap and hold, and then you can see we're able to customize the lock screen straight from here. One of the things that's going to pop out is the contact information. So I can now put my contacts. So if I lose my phone, I can put like something here. Put my name there. Also, I can now, this is what I thought was really cool, I could resize the clock. This is something that I absolutely love because they have the clock so small, but now being able to resize it to a size that I like is really awesome too. And of course from here you could go ahead and change the font as well if you desire to. And of course, as always, we can go ahead and change sort of the style here. So you can pretty much customize straight from here now. And that is something that I thought was really nice. Not only does it change right here, but I'll show you guys when we go to our always on. We go to our always on display. Hold on. It changes here as well, so hopefully you guys can see that the font changed. Now also when you click wallpapers up here now, you can see everything is way more organized. Like you can see your video wallpapers, gallery right here, graphical colors, and then you can see all that good stuff right there. So that is something that I really like, how everything is sort of like, just a little bit more organized here as well. So that's really cool. All right, so the next one is pretty cool here. So we can now copy text from a screenshot now. So when you take a screenshot now, you see that text button now. So now we can go ahead and just tap and highlight the text that we want, and we go ahead and copy it, and we can pretty much put it anywhere we want. So I'll just go ahead and put it in the notes application, and you guys can see it works really well. I'm really impressed with it. So you guys can see that we're able to do that now, which I thought is pretty sweet. This is also the same thing for the gallery. You can see a text and it'll go ahead and highlight. So you can see it highlighted Poco X3 Pro. It highlighted the S22. It even got the Pixel 6 right here. Go ahead and copy that and you guys can see once again, it puts it there. So I thought it was really a really neat thing to do. So if you take a picture of something like a billboard, a phone number, something like that, it should be able to recognize it. I'll test that out myself, but it should go ahead and be able to recognize that. So I thought that was pretty cool. All right, so next is the smart widgets. Got like a little mini rework. Again, you don't see smart widgets anymore, but it all essentially works the same. And this is new also, the smart suggestions as well too. It's the same thing, but now we have widget stacking where if I'm like putting widgets individually here, you guys will see, but they have to be the same size, and I'm able to now stack them on top of each other just by a drag and drop, and then it essentially still works the same. I'm able to edit the stack, add more widgets, basically an endless thing of widgets. And then you can see auto rotate widgets. Rotate widgets automatically show you the most relevant information. You can go ahead and do that as well too. I think that's pretty handy. So, it's just a little bit more sophisticated. I think that's the theme with One UI 5 is that Samsung is focusing on really polishing everything and making it feel really like polished, right? All right, so next is, I thought it was a pretty cool one as far as the notifications go. So when we long press, go to information, now I can choose to sort of control how notifications pop up if it's allowed on the lock screen. So if somebody sends me like a Snapchat or Instagram message or whatever, and you want to keep it private, right? You can allow it to the lock screen or don't allow, and then you can also have it pop up as a badge, right? And then you can also have it just as a pop-up. So if you only have it do that and only have it as like a pop-up, then it'll only pop up. It won't show, on the lock screen or anything like that. So I thought this was really cool, again, for privacy purposes, if you don't want, certain things popping up on your lock screen. All right, so this next thing is pretty cool. So we get new gestures now. So we're gonna go to advanced features, if I can find it, and we'll just type it in here. Advanced features. We're gonna go to labs, and then we're gonna go ahead and enable full screen and split screen view, swipe for pop-up view, and swipe for split screen. So basically, it just makes the whole accessing multitasking even better. I think this is something that all Android phones are actually going to end up doing, and I think they actually implemented this really well. So if I want to do the drag down, like to make my screen smaller, it's just really easy, right? But not only, I think a few phones actually do this, but not only, if you do 2-finger swipes now, you can go into split screen now, and it just feels super efficient here. So the thing about the 2-finger swipe is like, you would have to like two-hand it, right? So like naturally you would kind of go like that, I guess, because yeah. So is it a little, for me it's not, it doesn't feel unnatural because I use the phone with 2 hands, but people who use the phone with 1 hand might be like a little bizarre, but I still think it's well implemented here. So I really do like that as well. Like I said, you can turn that on. Again, you can't do it if you use the buttons, so you're gonna have to turn on gestures as well too. And you can go ahead and turn on gestures in the display right here, display and navigation bar. So you can see I can switch back and forth between the buttons. All right, guys. Now you guys can see we're in maintenance mode here. So basically pretty much reset the phone, right? And I didn't have to delete any of my information or do anything. They can't access my, information or anything on my phone. So it's just super convenient way to, send your phone in for repair or whatever you want to go ahead and use it for. Now, I will say, like, it doesn't feel like super smooth at all. So I think it needs some work. Like, it definitely feels kind of jittery, for sure there. But we'll go ahead and back up out of here. Just click exit and it'll restart. Alright guys, so this next thing is the camera application here. Now it takes watermark photos, which I thought it always did. So you can see model name, date, and time. I thought it always did. Like, I have One UI 4 on this phone. Like, how is this now just being added? Oh yeah, it does not have a watermark mode on it. Yeah, that's not here. Wow, I didn't know that. I thought that was always there, but if you're somebody that likes to watermark your photos, you can see you could change the font and the alignment as well too. And I'll just show you guys what that looks like. Boom. And it should go ahead and show us a watermark right here. And I can also change like the name of the watermark if I want to, and go ahead and do it like that. So that's really nice, especially for me since I do a lot of camera comparisons. It's nice that they added that to this. And my screen is like, all of a sudden, ever since I did that like maintenance mode, now my screen is like super dim. So maybe that's a bug because it's like super dim. It's not coming back. All right, so I think I fixed it. Hold on. No, it still doesn't look bright enough. All right, but I don't know what's going on here. But the last one is the modes and routines right here. And click on that. Choose a mode based on what you're doing or where you are. Your phone settings will change to match your activity or situation. So for sleep, create a right environment to help you sleep well and wake up on time. Sleep mode, turn on automatically based on your sleep schedule. So you can see here, I can set my usual sleep schedule. We'll just go ahead and skip. Turn on do not disturb. So basically it'll just sort of learn, what you do and change the settings according to your habit basically. Choose settings to apply when asleep. So if I want dark mode on, and that's pretty cool one. So if I want eye comfort on, stuff like that, I want my phone's volume to be really down, I want power saving to be on. I think this is really smart on Samsung's part. So, you know, just to show you guys, that's what it looks like. Driving, basically the same thing. Bluetooth connected, do not disturb. You can see media volume. So it's just like little settings here that the phone will sort of learn. This is something that I would have to use, like set everything up and use to see, like, you know, how well this actually works. So definitely, if you guys want to see more about that, but play around with it. Hopefully, you know, it'll work pretty good for you guys. But that is pretty much it. So yeah, so other than that, other than my brightness just freaking out now, the update seems pretty smooth. I'm sure it has some bugs that needs to be fixed, but so far everything is pretty smooth still. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.